Yeah. In which page it is there? What is the page number? Okay, fine. Yeah, just you observe this. Right. Coming to entity framework. What is entity framework? Any idea? What is entity framework? And when it was introduced? Entity framework is a .NET advanced data access technology. It allows .NET application to communicate the database. It allows .NET application to communicate database. Link is advanced for ADO.NET. Entity framework is advanced for Link. So in .NET, what is the first data access technology? First one is ADO.NET. Second one is Link. Third one is Entity framework. ADO.NET was introduced in .NET 1.0 and it is Link was introduced in .NET 3.5 as well as Entity Framework first version, that is Entity Framework 3.5 is the first version, was introduced in .NET 3.5. Okay, so finally we can say Link first version of Entity Framework was introduced with .NET 3.5. After releasing Link few months gap, Entity Framework was released in the 3.5 basic version. Latest version of Entity Framework is Entity Framework 6.0 was released in .NET Framework 4.0 in the year 2012. And you can observe this diagram. It is acting like a mediator between .NET application and database. First data access object is ADO.NET. Second one is Link, and third one is Entity Framework. Yeah, Entity Framework is an ORM framework. ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. What is an object relational mapping? Object relational mapping framework automatically creating a class with or based on the database tables. For every table, it will create a class. Advantages of entity framework. Number one is productivity. Number two is maintainability. Number three is improved performance. So entity framework will reduce the coding part, which make the programmer task easy, which improves the productivity of the programmer. For example, using ADO.NET, you have written 10 lines code to display the EMP table. But by using Link, it was taken 3 lines code. By using Entity Framework for display, you may write 1-2 lines only. What is the maintainability? In Entity Framework, data access code is very less, which will make the maintenance easy. Improve the performance in Entity Framework. First request fetch the details little bit slow, but it's very easy, fast fetch data from database for postback request. Right, programming by using Entity Framework in ASP.NET. First, what we will do, couple of programs. We will work with ASP.NET by using Entity Framework. Then we will go for ASP.NET MVC. So here, compare with implementation part with the Link and ORM to Link and Entity Framework is in Link. You remembered or not? What is the tool we will add? Hello. After creating application, we will add one step. We'll add the database. In another step, we'll add the OR tool. Here, the two steps included as a single step. That is the main difference. Hello, are you clear? Hello. In Linko, you remembered or not? First, we are creating application. After that, we are adding the database. In another step, we are adding the OR tool. But here, that adding the database and adding the tool in the single step. Let's go for single example. Example to display EMP table within the ASP.NET web page by using Entity Framework. In your database, you will have a table called EMP, and here you have a web page. And when the page is loading, EMP table has to display. Now create a new application. Right. Let's go for step-by-step process here. Step 1. So the requirement is example to display EMP table by using Entity Framework and ASP.NET. ASP.NET. Hello, are you clear, all of you? Let's go for steps. Step 1. Creating ASP.NET web application. Creating ASP.NET web application. New project. Right, ASP.NET web application. Yeah, this is EF ASP display example. And location as D drive. D drive. Click OK button. Click OK button and web forms. Right, OK. Hello, are you doing, guys? Are you creating simultaneously? Now, coming to step 1 over, and step 2 is designing the web page. Step 2, adding and designing web form 1.aspx. Step 3, step 3. First, let me add the web page. Right click, add new item, web form. Click which button? Add button. Right. Right. So, and set as start page. Set as start page. Right. Have you done? Hello? All of you completed up to 2 steps.
Yes.
And next step is adding ORM tool. Adding ORM tool. Step 4. Step 3 is adding ORM tool. Right. How to add ORM tool? Adding the ORM tool. Entity framework ORM tool. Right. Open Solution Explorer. Right. Are you doing simultaneously? Right click, add new item, new item, new item. It will open and here select the same story. Left side data, right side ADO.NET entity data model template. Select this, all of you. ADO.NET entity data model template. And right, done all of you. Give some name for it. Right, ADO.NET entity data model. There you can give EF model some name. Click add button. Click add button. Again, yeah, it will open choose model content. Yeah, here you just select options like given document. Yeah, it will open entity data model wizard. Here select generate from database. Here select generate from database. Right. Yeah, are you getting extension by default when you are trying?
Yes.
My concept is, my concern is, I'm right clicking. What is that? Add new item. Select left side data, right side entity data model. Is it immediately showing the file name? No, here the extension is showing by default or not showing like?
Not showing, sir.
Not showing, right?
Not showing, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Okay, EF model. Just you guys also give some name called EF model. Click add. Not showing, right? Click add. And here select the first icon. EF designer from database. Okay. Next. Right. Same windows are visible to you. Hello. Same window is visible to you.
Yes, sir. Same.
Yeah. Next window, click new connection. Here you click new connection. New connection. Right. Here server name. Write the server name. Your computer name. Go to this PC properties and change the settings. Right. Server name and SQL Server authentication. That is SA. RN Reddy. Right. Select database name MyDB. Test connection. Connection succeeded. Have you done all this? Hello? Have you done? Right. Click OK button. Click OK button. Yes. Now here, after this, yeah, right. Yeah, here you will have two radio buttons. Yes and no. Observe. You have to select yes. Selected a. Hello. Selected a. Right. Click
Yeah, yes, sir.
next button. Click next button. And in tables, you select, yeah, database. Select table called EMP. Select table called EMP and click finish. Click finish. Right. Yeah, you observe this with this process. ORM tool is added or not added. Yeah, added. File name you can observe here. Yeah, is it added for all? Hello? Is it added for all?
Yes.
Right. Right. Added, right? Yeah, it's added. Everybody clear? Yes. Now we will write the code. We will write the code. Yeah. And what is that code? Simple. First, you have to create the object for your class. We have to write the code within the, you have to write the code within the load event. You have to write the code within the load event. Yes. Yeah. In entity framework, it will create one class on behalf of your database. That class name is extension like entities and the database name MyDB entities. OBJEF equal to new MyDB entities. Like because your MyDB is your database name. Okay, right. Everybody are able to create this object. Just observe. Hello. And meanwhile, you do one thing. First, we have to drag and drop our control. The control name is Gradue. Control name is Gradue. ID of the control is grid EMP. ID of the control is grid EMP. Grid EMP. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. OBJ EF. So first of all, grid EMP dot data source equal to obj ef dot obj ef dot emp obj ef dot emps. Emps is what? emps dot emps, your table property dot to list grid emp dot data bind grid emp dot data bind. Right, this is the code. Are you clear, all of you? Hello? Yeah, written up. Have you written? See, on behalf of your table database, class is created. That class, for that class, we are creating what? Objects in entity framework. Right. Have you done? Hello? Have you implemented same? Venkat?
Yes, sir. Done.
Doing simultaneously. Do you have system?
Yes, sir.
Varun? Varun?
Yes, sir.
Doing or not doing? Doing? Completed? Sharada?
Sir, for me, my system hanged, so I missed some steps.
Satya?
Yeah, for me it's working.
It's working, huh? Okay. Ready?
Sir, I'm working on that.
Right. Kranti, are you doing? Kranti, are you doing? Hello? Syed? Yeah. Now let's check the application and first of all go back to the database. Let me see and what are the records we have in the table. Right, SCA. Right, my DB. Right, select start from EMP. Right. Over. Hello. Hello. Are you able to do, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir. Done.
For how many people it is executed?
For me, it's executive.
Yeah, good. And for all, is it working for all? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can observe that for the same requirement in in ADO.NET, how many lines code we will write?
We have to write
Approximately
connection string.
6 to 8 lines code: connection string, connection object, command object, data adapter object, data set object, and binding. Binding is same 2 lines only, but instead of writing that 5 to 6 lines code, simply here we are writing only 1 line code. Clear up. That is the reason today in the market entity framework is very hard. Okay. So better to work more and more examples in entity framework. Whatever homeworks I am giving you, you sincerely, if you will do, it will be good for you. Right. Now, next. Example to insert a record into EMP table is the second task. Right. Example to insert a record into EMP table. Example to insert a record into EMP table, right, by using ASP.NET and entity framework. So here come back to our discussion, right? This is the design. Enter EMPNO, enter EMP name, enter salary, click which button, insert. Click insert, right? And now let's go for steps one by one, right? Step 1, creating ASP.NET web application. Creating ASP.NET web application. Step 2, design web form 1.aspx. Designing ASP.NET web form 1.aspx design. So come back to our discussion. We will do what you know, same example I am using. Same, instead of creating a new application, just I am changing the design code. But I hope you are clear about what I am doing. Are you understanding? Right. So here we need to design like this. For this, we need 3 text boxes. Let's go for 3 text boxes and 1 button and 1 label. View and toolbox, text box, view, toolbox, text box, view, toolbox, text box, and button, view, toolbox, what is a control, button, and label, view, toolbox. There is a control called label. Enter EMPNO. Enter EMPNO. Text box, TXT-ENO. Enter EMP name. Text box, TXT-ENAME. Enter salary. Enter salary. TXT-ESAL. Button. BTN insert. Label. LBL MSG. And text can be clear. Text can be clear. And coming to Oh, here in the button, text is insert. Text is insert. Right. Copy and paste in your message. A chart window, I'm sending the design. Right. Right. Have you received, all of you? Yeah. Have you received, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Right. Now come back to our discussion. Yeah, we will write the code. So here you can observe same object you have to create first. But we should write the code here under which event. Yeah, have you designed like this, all of you? Right, under click event, you should write the code. Under click event, we should write the code. Yes. Okay, so first we have to create the object, obj. So we have to create the object. What is that class name? Database, MyDB entities, objef, new. Are you clear? Yes. Right. Yeah. Next, yeah. You can observe there are how many properties you require? Hello. How many properties? 3 properties. And after that, we are writing one method. Okay. Right. This is okay. Right. Have you written 3 properties? Three properties. First, create one object for table. What is the table class name? What is the table class name? Hello? What is the table class name?
EMP.
EMP. OBJ EMP is the table object. Next to OBJ EMP. Yeah. And after that, we are initial employee number, employee name, and the salary is given by the user in the text boxes, and text boxes to properties. Yeah. Right. Right. What is the problem here? You observe this code.
Try is missing.
We have to assign the first text box values to properties, right? Hello. Right. Yeah. So this is the code where we observed, but here you declared three properties. After this, you have created one object. But before that, whatever properties you declared for those three properties, do we require to assign the text box values? Hello? Required or not required?
Yes, sir, required.
Tell me. ENO, what is it? Tell me the code. Tell me. ENO. Your property name is ENO. Yeah, ENO. But public into public string. Right. Come on, tell me. Right. But according to the document, it seems code is wrong because after you declared three properties, okay, three properties like should be initialized from text boxes. Okay, so let's create this object and properties in the class level. You declared in the class level, which we can use anywhere. Right. Okay. Right. Now, yeah, tell me. Hello. Yeah. And dot empno prop. What is this empno? Hello. What is this empno? Dot emp name and dot salary. What is this? Three are what? Database table column names. And OBJEF. EF is this object. OBJEF is entity framework object. Okay, right? Rename set get right. Yeah. Declare the properties and objects in the class level. Right, three properties. But actually, these three properties should be initialized from the text boxes. Here also OBJEF return 1, return 0. So this code you can write within a user defined method. That method you can call under the click event. You can write this code within a user defined method. Right. I think so. Here one more important point I hope. Properties are required or not required?
Not required, I guess.
Not required. Without using properties also we can write the code here. Because we have only one layer here. When you go with MVC, you will use how many layers? How many layers? 3 layers. When you have 3 layers, you require properties. Here we don't require properties also. So instead of that, what we can do? Okay, we'll write this code within a user defined function. Right, we can use internal int insert into emp insert into emp. Okay, now this is okay. Now, but where is the values? Text box values. Text box values. So Properties are not required. Instead of that, directly we can assign the values to the, like this 3 lines code, we can take from the text boxes directly, because the value is within the text box, like obj.emp.empno equal to, not envo, equal to text box. Okay, equal to text box, the values, right, instead of property. What is the text box? txt envo, but we need to perform typecasting, right? What is the typecasting? Into dot, hello, txt envo dot text, right? Next, obj emp dot emp name. Document is showing heading is ASP.NET example, but they implemented a code in MVC. Right, this directly we can write txt ename.text. Right, coming to salary, obj emp.salary equal to decimal dot parse of txt esal.text dot text. Are you clear? Yes. Dot text. Right. Try catch dot property name emps. Right. This is the code. Right. And this method you can call here. Insert into emp. And after you call the method txt envo dot text. Right. Txt ename dot text. Txt esal dot text. Txt envo dot focus. Txt envo dot focus. Right. And I'm forwarding this method code. Right. Hello. Hello. Right. Recorded, huh? Recorded. Hello. Right. Recorded all of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Now execute the application. Right. Is it working? Hello? Is it working, guys? Is it working? Hello?
Yeah, it is working for me, sir.
Right. Venkat working, huh? Yeah, anybody else? Compilation and coming to execution.
For me also it's okay.
Right. Triple fine. We show 5,000. Click insert. Right. Whenever you click the, I think I didn't write the code to display the message, and go back and check. Record is inserted. Whenever you click the insert button, it's invoking the insert into EMP method. And you can observe the 3 text box values are assigning to 3 table columns. And after that, we are using a method called add. And for that, we are sending the employee object. The employee object is going with how many values? 3 values. After that, the insert operation is committing by a method called save changes. And once this 2 lines is executing successfully, means record is inserted. Due to that reason, here we are writing return 1 or return 0. So I think here we have to write the code. Hello. Here we have to write the code. If label code. Am I right? If, right, we have to return, we have to take the value int I equal to, right, if I equal to 1, if I equal to 1, record is inserted. LBL MSG dot text equal to record is inserted. Record is inserted, and else LBL message dot text record is not inserted. Record is not inserted. And labels are clear. Text box. This code we can keep here. Right, all of you. Hello. Hello, guys. Have you executed? Is it executed for Venkat? Satya, over. I hope. Varun. Varun, is it completed? Sharada. Right, Reddy, over. Okay, yeah. Jagadeshwari, Kranti, Syed. Okay, guys, do one